Dear future me, last week ended with a negative reply and I must admit that got me down a little bit. I managed to fall asleep for a while, but around 2 a.m. I woke up because I still wasn't comfortable with the mixed dormitory. So I went to the common room and was surprised to meet two other people there. An insomniac writer and an artist dealing with a crazy deadline.
Why though?
I rarely connected with people so quickly. We started chatting around 2 or 3 a.m. and didn't stop until 8 when the whole hostel was waking up. It's too early for us to be leaving. What are we doing to be awake at 6 in the morning? What is this? We are making such crazy choice of life.
It's called productivity.
It's capitalism.
Yeah,
It smells like capitalism for me.
Yeah. Yeah, capitalism, yeah.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
I know, whoever he is.
A white guy.
Oh, for
An old white
sure.
guy, for sure. Yeah. It was so pleasant to see that my crappy mood changed completely thanks to them. So on Monday, after a short nap, I went to a cafe with the artist who worked for Marvel and DC Comics. Are you serious? It was incredibly cool and motivating to work with another person. It makes me feel less alone. Then we had dinner together and like insane human, we worked, sang, listened to Taylor Swift and watched animes opening all night. Let me tell you that around 6 the fatigue came to destroy us. But once more we were able to see Tokyo's sunset around 4. Between all this work, I changed hostel, but like a person that don't pay attention enough, I thought I booked one who was 5 minutes away from the previous one, but not at all. I ended up booking one that was so far. I had to endure an hour in the subway to go from Asakusa to Ikebukuro. Even worse, when I arrived to the new hostel, I realized there was no internet. It wasn't working at all. So I couldn't work on a lot of things because mainly I'm using a drive. But it also in a way gave me the opportunity to draw for myself because I don't do that quite often. So I started with the picture I took in Harajuku and modified everything. It was so fun to do that. But of course, since my passion is also my work, I couldn't help myself. So yes, this image can be downloaded by my Patreon. Because why not? It was the right format for lovely phone wallpaper. This is what I'm trying to convince myself, but yes, my passion is always transformed into money somehow. It smells like capitalism for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I still had a lot of work to do, so luckily I only stayed in that hostel for 3 nights, which was already too long. I packed my thing and moved to a third accommodation, which is an apartment that someone is very kindly and very, very generously lending me. They will be on vacation, so the place will be unoccupied, and really thank you. This person is absolutely adorable and is also a YouTuber. That's actually how we met. And before they left, we had dinner together, ramen and gyoza, everything vegan. And it gave me some power and boost for my busy upcoming Saturday and Sunday, because I went to a comic convention to join the artist I've met, who was doing coloring and drawing. On Saturday, I activated my discussion skills and went to talk to as many people as possible. It was incredible to be surrounded by talented people, and I barely filmed anything during the day because I preferred socializing. It gave me some new idea and new point of view on some future projects, so I'm very happy about that. But let me tell you that by Sunday I was exhausted. I had reached my social quota and I didn't feel like going out or doing anything. I barely even managed to prepare only a meal and spend the rest of the day on the tatami mats, binge watching a TV show. So in summary, it was a perfect lazy Sunday, exactly how I like them.